Miguel's in the building as I pop smoke right there alongside little TJ with mood swings. Good morning. Everybody's good. I hope y'all ain't having no bad moods and any mood swings and stuff like we ain't need. That's Friday. It's a freaking weekend, baby. And we got freedom. So y'all know tonight or this afternoon, you're gonna hit up some of your favorite outdoor dining spots, have a little drink, a little happy hour experience, get some scrumptious to eat, just to say, you know what? I worked so hard this entire week. I deserve this. I deserve to just relax and enjoy myself. And then tomorrow, probably do a little brunch or something easy setting. Just to, I ain't encouraging nobody to be crowded up in no bunch of, in no space with no bunch of people listening. I'm not about to encourage that, but I do want you to enjoy yourself and just chill with one or two very close friends. You don't need 10, 15 people around you because you know where them 10 or 15 people been all week long. Got to keep yourself safe as possible. Right now, though, you know what we about to do? Check in with Jerome, the player from the Himalaya, representing the Sideline Sports ENT. Good morning, Romy. What's good?
Hey, top of the morning, man. Miguel. Good morning, Bahamas. This is Sideline Sports and Entertainment. The stories from the sidelines and the headlines here only on 194.9 FM. Thank you, everybody, for joining us on this fantabulous Friday. Y'all know what it is. Yeah, we flex on Fridays, y'all. Yeah, gonna hop into our sporting report. From the local side, John Quell Jones making news. She's actually been playing off in Russia, or I should say, I think is Bosnia, and actually their team is on the brink of qualifications for a FIBA tournament. Now she is basically a citizen of Bosnia, so yeah, playing for their national team, and so far it looks as though they're doing good in qualifications. At the club level, she's been doing really good playing for the Foxes. As a matter of fact, John Quell has been averaging around 23, 24 points a game and about 10 rebounds per game. So again, shouts out to John Quell, continuing to do really well. And hey, shouts out to them, man. Continuing to do good. Also from the local side, don't forget, man. Parents, athletes, sports enthusiasts. Once you have any liking for sports, you definitely want to be a part of the Ministry of Youth, Sports and Culture We Rise Sports View series. It's basically a series of conversations from all of the stakeholders involved with any sporting institution here in the Bahamas, get to have open discussions, figure out some solutions, and also make us aware of some of the challenges of the different sporting entities and sporting communities here in the Bahamas. But again, to be a part of the conversation, you can go to the Ministry of Youth, Sports and Culture website, Facebook page, register, become a part of the conversations, man. Offer some solutions, throw out some ideas, and again, that'll be up. That goes on, or it started at the 17th and will go up until the 30th. All right. Now moving on to some international sporting news. Of course, it was Thursday night football last night. The Cardinals taking on the Seahawks. The Seahawks won that game. 28-21 is the final score.
Like they
Good game.
supposed to.
I don't know, man. That game, it was a good game. Definitely a good game. Kyler Murray, Russell Westbrook, both looking good. I think it was kind of a quiet night for Russell Wilson, though. Only 197 yards, 2 touchdowns. Kyler Murray had 269 yards, 2 touchdowns. So, yeah, as far as offensive production, the Cardinals did get it done. But again, the Seahawks came out with the win. One interesting note from that game: the Seahawks tight end Greg Olson. It looks as though his season may be done. They're going to find out today, but he actually did tear a muscle in his foot last night and left the game. Did not return. Like I said, his season may actually be done. And
Man.
yeah.
Injuries always make you stop and pause and realize how fragile the human body is, man. These guys, this is things they train for all the time. They're constantly in the gym, constantly doing workouts and all that. And one simple twist or turn or line the
Yeah.
wrong way or what's up just could end it all, bro.
Yeah.
Like the body is so fragile. Like
Yeah.
man, hey,
Yeah.
you could only hope for the best, man. This is why these guys get paid such big bucks too. Just so y'all, everyone who watches the sports and like, why do they get so much money? Think about it.
Mhm.
Like literally, they put themselves as even basketball players. Like you might think that
Yeah.
basketball isn't as dangerous as football, but look at the amount of injuries that some of these guys get on the basketball court as well. It's
Yeah.
rough. you put your body through a lot, and I mean, you should be paid for it.
Yeah, yeah. As speaking of Jason, even back to his injury, nobody even touched him. So again, like you said, the one little thing, and you're correct, could be done. Some news from the NBA. It's still a crazy off season. The NBA is probing whether Bogdanovich, the trade from the Sacramento Kings to the Milwaukee Bucks, to see if that was done before time. Of course, I'm sure if it was or if it's found out, there are going to be some heavy fines dished out. And also, it was confirmed. We were talking about Klay Thompson with a lower leg injury. Yeah, and it is confirmed he will not play this upcoming season. He has a tear in his Achilles. Sad to hear
Yeah.
that news, but wishing Clay a speedy recovery, man. Looking forward to seeing him back on the court. So, Big L, we got a big weekend coming up this in football. Lots of games.
You, you
So,
know what hurts? You know what hurts the most about Clay's injury is
mhm.
that there were a lot of reports of how good Clay was during this off season and practicing and how good he looked. Like
Yeah,
all the sports and analysts and everybody who saw him work out and do scrimmage games, they literally said Clay looks better
better. Yep.
now than he
Uh-huh.
did before the injury, and now he's hurt again. Like I was so excited to see him get back and like get that
Yeah, yeah.
revenge, so to speak, is he had a chip on his shoulder, bro. He had a chip on
Yeah.
his shoulder, and I think he was gonna be the best version of Clay that we have ever seen. And it's disappointing right now, man. But it
Yeah,
is what
man.
it is.
Yeah, man. Like I say, we just wish him a speedy recovery.
Yeah.
Hey, let's
But
get
I,
into
I
these.
actually want him to take his time. I actually want him to take his time with the recovery because I think the speediness of trying to get back out there is what actually led to this injury so soon.
Yeah,
Even though it's not like he re-injured the same part of his body, but this injury I feel as though was still because he pushed himself so hard.
yeah.
So yeah,
I actually think that might be a problem with a lot of these, especially in basketball, these guys coming back so quick. I think we saw it happen with Kevin Durant.
hmm
It's like, hey, once they come back, they rush themselves back so quick. And yeah, they're just putting themselves at jeopardy to
yeah.
re-injure themselves and have a longer, sit out. So
I
picks for Sunday, man. Eagles Browns.
Eagles Browns. I'm gonna go with the. I'm gonna go with the. I'm gonna go with the Browns on that one.
Oh, I was just gonna say I was
Yeah.
gonna go with the upset with the Browns. Yeah, the Falcons Saints.
Falcons and the Saints. I'm gonna go with the Saints.
Bengals Washington.
Bengals.
Whoa. Okay. All
Yeah, yeah.
right.
I'm gonna go with the Bengals on that
All
one.
right. Go with the rookie Joe Burrow and crew. Okay. We got Lions and Panthers.
Lions and Panthers. Boy, I know. Panthers. I'm just choose one. Panthers.
Okay. All right. Cool. All right. Yeah, I think I might go opposite on that one with you. Steelers Jaguars.
Steelers.
All right. Tight. As a matter of fact, they are 9-0. Possibly could be
Exactly.
10-0. Yeah.
Exactly. So I'm gonna just
Um,
ride with the Steelers.
yeah. Right. Titans Ravens.
Titans and Ravens. I'm gonna go to Ravens on that one.
Yeah, I have both on my fantasy football league teams. Yeah, I'm gonna go with I think I'm going Ravens. Patriots, Texans,
Patriots.
Patriots. Go Pats.
Go
Oh wow,
Pats.
we got an interesting 4 o'clock game: the Dolphins and Broncos.
The Dolphins and Broncos, man, bro, I ain't gonna lie. This is such a weird season. Like, I can't believe I'm still looking at the Dolphins as a favorite going into that game, even against the Broncos. I'm looking at the Dolphins as a favorite. I think the
Hey,
Dolphins are gonna pull it off again.
I will not go against myself. I will continue to hate on the Dolphins, whether it's two a time or not. Two a time will be one time for a loss on Sunday. Okay, so I got the Broncos to the win. Jets and Chargers.
Jets, Chargers.
All right. Packers
Chargers.
Colts.
Packers, Colts. I go to Packers on that one.
All right, hey, don't sleep on Indy. They could that could be an upset there. Cowboys Vikings.
Vikings.
And the late and the late game, the Chiefs and Raiders.
The Chiefs and the Raiders. I'm going to Chiefs, man. Chiefs are still a favorite to win it all, if you ask me.
Hey, don't forget the Raiders spanked them in their first meeting.
Hey, I still going with the Chiefs. I still have the Chiefs as a favorite to win it all, bro.
Okay, all
Like
right.
I think the Chiefs still has what it takes to go back to back in Super Bowl.
Yeah, I'm kind of like you. I ain't gonna bet against the
Yeah, you
Chiefs.
can't do better against the Chiefs right up and down, bro. That team is a well-oiled team, and they know what they're doing. So I ain't going against the Chiefs right up and
Oh
down.
yeah, yep.
Yeah.
Well, hey,
So,
we have our picks for this weekend, man, and I think that's a wrap for sports.
uh,
Everybody stay safe, mask up.
all right, that's what it is, man. That's Jerome right there, the player from the MLA representing for Sideline Sports ENT. What we can do is take a quick commercial break. Once we get out of the commercial break, we definitely go into more music, more entertainment. We got your news headlines, top of the 9 o'clock hour. I got to figure out what time it was again. Top of the 9 o'clock hour. After that, I got throwback joint coming your way. Also got to check in once again with our eye in the sky. VANN final things are looking across the streets of New Providence, and DJ Shutter is ready for part 2 of your more morning mix. All of that and a whole lot more is on the way, so keep it eyes locked in. More music and more entertainment is on More 94. Good morning.
Morning, big group.